Hi, this is Chris with Fischer Workshops, and I recently had the opportunity to explore and experience the leathercrafting world and culture in the United States and all over Asia. My journey started out flying from Taiwan all the way over to Sheridan, Wyoming for the famous Rocky Mountain Leather Trade Show. Immediately following the trade show in Sheridan, my Taiwanese friends and I flew over to Shenzhen, China for the International Leathercraft Competition and Expedition, where some of the best artists and teachers in the world gathered to instruct and judge China's best talent. So I hope through this video you can experience a little of the beauty of this brilliant craft, its artists, and the engineers of this trade. So our adventure pretty much started off the second we arrived in Sheridan, Wyoming. Just shortly after arriving in town, leather crafters from all over the US were warmly greeted to a free and huge catered barbecue dinner. Then during the meal, a parade of drummers in historical uniforms came marching through the crowd to celebrate the gathering. Then one morning, about 200 wild horses were migrated through the center of town, which I was told takes place just once a year. Pretty much everyone in town was waiting outside their homes to take in the experience. This was my first time to attend the trade show in Sheridan, but I quickly noticed friends I had come to know through Facebook at the event. And one of the highlights of this trip was visiting Don King's Western Museum. Here you'll discover one of the largest collections of leather crafting talent and history of the trade in the world. Literally every square inch of this building is covered with incredible works of art and stories from its greatest contributors. I also spent 3 days exploring the floors of the trade show, where every tool of the trade is on display and on sale. Lots of leather crafting classes were also available, along with many talented leather artisans competing for first place in the World Leather Debut Contest. Most top prize winners were from the US, Taiwan, China, and Japan. While in Sheridan and in China, I had the opportunity to interview Barry King and to see how his popular and famous tool brand is made. Barry, can you tell us a little bit about what you do?
We manufacture the leatherworking tools in Sheridan, Wyoming. We do a lot of tools are done by hand. Some are done on computerized machines. Some of them are done on manual machines. It all depends on what the tool is, but everything is all hand finished, hand polished, which creates a much cleaner impression of the tool into the leather. So leather work gives you more pop for the design that you're making.
These pieces of leather are compressed together, then shaved and polished down to make the handles for Barry's tooling mallets. As the interest in leather carving grows, so does the demand for Barry to make more tools. There are drawers full of tool parts waiting to be made or assembled throughout the building. And so I really highly recommend you guys check out Barry King Tools. I also use a lot of his tools as well in my own Leathercraft, and the quality is exceptional. Thankfully, Sheridan is just a couple of hours away from Yellowstone National Park. So before heading back to Taiwan, I decided to take a day to explore this majestic place. Next, it was back to Taiwan, then off again to Shenzhen, China. Hi everybody, this is Chris with Fischer Workshops, and I'm here today in Shenzhen, China with Barry King.
We're here for the China International Leather Expedition. Here to teach a class, and also we judged all the items that are here at the exposition yesterday. The quality of talent over here is excellent. It's top notch. Most of the items we saw were above and beyond anything we expected to see here, the U.S., anywhere in the world. So very nice work.
How is this different from what you saw in Sheridan with the Western style of carving and Asian style of carving?
My impression is that the Asian style carving is advancing in leaps and bounds and is doing great. And I'm real excited to see that they're taking the Sheridan style and working with it. They're doing a great job.
Nice.
Facebook なんかでこの国の方の作品とか見ててすごいなと思ってたんですが、実際目で見て本当すごいと思いました。レザークラフトってすごい楽しい、趣味の一つだと思ってます。で、最初は難しいと感じても楽しくやっていれば必ず上達するものだと思ってますので、みんなでレザークラフトを盛り上げていきたいと思ってます。
祝他的身体越来越健康。
Here are a few pictures and highlights from the show.